Hey, this is Darren Kidd. Welcome. We appreciate you joining. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how to build your network marketing business using Facebook. And matter of fact, you can use it for any type of business. If you're an entrepreneur, you're definitely going to get some good tips out of today's training. So do me a favor as you join, let me know where you're watching from, whether you're watching live or on replay, what city, state, province in Canada, what country. And every single week, I bring you tips, techniques, strategies to help you shorten that learning curve, compress time frames, and get to where you want to be sooner than later in your business. And so we're going to go ahead and get straight to it today. I've got 5 quick tips, but they're powerful tips. And you may go, well, what does Darren know about using Facebook? I've been on Facebook for many years, and I have learned a lot. I've hired some of the top social media strategists to teach me things. And here's what I will tell you right off the bat. The only thing consistent about social media is it is consistently changing. But these are things that really can go no matter what happens to the Facebook algorithm or any platform. These are things that are going to help you. Hey, Lisa, thanks for joining, and I appreciate you sharing. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. So first of all, why Facebook? Right now, Facebook, when you're watching this, has over 2 billion active users from all over the world. And so it is the biggest social media platform. And with that being said, there's a lot of opportunity, but I want you to keep in mind, Facebook was created for social interaction, not business interaction, right? So if we have to make sure that we look at it the right way. People join Facebook to connect to friends and families, and yeah, they're on there looking to get value and things like that. But we want to make sure we keep that in mind because people want to make sure. Oops, I didn't mean to. Lisa, when you said the king, I didn't mean to put that on the screen, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Anyway, me and technology, you gotta love it, right? All right, so here we're going to go. Number 1, you want to focus on, people are going to go, man, Darren sure is arrogant. Like the only comment that he actually put on the screen was when Lisa put the king and he highlighted that. So anyway, I'll pay you later, Lisa, for, such a great compliment. Oh my goodness. All right, thanks for joining everybody. All right, so let's get to number 1, focus on you, be authentic. So if you really just sit back for a second and you think about it, every network marketing company in the world, right? If you're in a company with other people, which you are because it would not be a business if it was just one person, do you all have the same company? Yes. The same products? Yes. Compensation plan, tools, systems, Facebook groups, everything is the same. The only thing different is you. And people appreciate people that are authentic. And they can read right through when somebody's trying to be fake. And you know what? And like attracts like. So being you, don't be afraid to be you because you're going to attract what you are and you're going to repel what you are not. And people want to do business with people they know, they like, and they trust. And so me being me, there are people like, oh man, I don't know if I would put this or put that. And we'll talk about what to put and what not to put in just a second. But I was being me. I was being real and authentic. And, I had my dad jokes and, showing my faith and my family and different things like that. And, when I was in the field for 28 years, and then when social media, my last, I don't know how many years it was that social media came on to the scene, but using Facebook, you would be shocked at how many people, when they did realize, hey, listen, I want to learn more about that company. And they started looking for and shopping for a sponsor. And there are other people that they could have chosen, people in their local market or whatever. But when they called me or reached out to me, and I'm thinking of several of them in my head right off the bat, they're like, hey, listen, I saw your social media. I like who you are. And I like you're real, right? And I like your whatever it was at that time they were sharing with me. And so that's number 1. Make sure that you're being you and being authentic. And I know that sounds like, Darren, you didn't have to come on here and tell us that, but I really do, right? Because we forget that and we look at other people that are having so much success and we go, wow, I need to copy that person. Now you can copy some of their tips and their techniques and their strategies, but in the end, right, you are an original. No one else was created like you. And so, make sure that you focus on being authentic and being real. Number 2, evaluate your profile. Your profile can make or break you. So if I go to your Facebook right now, I want you to go to your Facebook page as soon as you jump off of here, your profile, and I want you to look at it as if you were a prospect looking for someone to buy your product, your service, or join you in the business. Okay. Are they going to see a really good profile picture of you smiling, right? Not a picture of a meme, not a picture of, something controversial, not a cartoon character, but are they going to see you? Is it inviting? Okay. Do you look happy? Right? You want to attract people to you. The other thing is your cover photo. Does that show? That's the biggest billboard, the biggest piece of real estate. What does that say on your profile? If you go back and evaluate your last 5, 10, 15 posts, right? Are they controversial? Are they negative? Are you posting things about, politics and all those other things to where when somebody goes to your profile, they're like, oh my gosh, like this person is so negative. They're bitter. Man, I don't need that stress in my life. Now, if you're sitting here going, hey, you know what? That's me. I'm controversial. I like drama, then keep posting it. But you have to understand that when people look to buy products and services, and eventually if they fall in love with those, maybe they want to join the business when that wasn't even an option in the beginning. I've had people where they have messaged me, called me, and I jumped on the phone with them. And again, this has been years ago when I was in the field, and they will say this, I'm ready to join your company with this package. And I'm like, well, how do you even know about that package? Well, I know about your products. I've tried the products. I know the compensation plan. I've watched all the videos, right? And I'm ready to get started. And I'm like, whoa, then you need to get back with the person that initially gave you that information, because I believe we reap what we sow. I'm not going to take anyone from anybody else. And they would tell me, hey, Darren, I want you to go look at the profile. You look at the social media of this person and you tell me if you were going to be serious about this business, would you want to work with that person? And then I went over and looked at their profile and I couldn't lie about it. I'm like, oh, well, it is a business decision, and whatever. There's not much I could say because there it was a big commercial. You look through their profile and it was just one thing after another. So do an evaluation on your profile, like after this training, this quick little training, and look at your profile picture, look at your cover photo, look at your previous post, right? Are you posting spammy content? Are you posting things that you're like, oh my gosh, it just looks like an infomercial? And when you do that, you have to inspect what you expect. Then you can go back, you can delete some things, and then you're aware. Awareness leads to change. And so what that's going to do is that's going to help you in the future thinking about this. Hey, listen, this is not just a profile. Like, I am my brand. Your company's not your brand. You are your brand. You take you everywhere you go, and you want to make sure that you're looking at it from that third party, that prospect's point of view. All right. So, first impressions are everything. The number 3, post and engage. Here's my recommendation. Not every post should be about business. You want to make sure you mix it up. And I would at least post once a day, for 7 days. And what you can do is you can be very intentional and you can set aside, maybe it's, for me, Sunday is my day of rest. It's my day of worship. It's my day with the family. And maybe that night I will do some things for my business for the next week, but I like to actually do it on Saturday. So maybe you have 30 minutes or an hour where you're being intentional, because remember, we're treating this like a business. You don't have to work 100 hours a week. You can be very intentional. And whether you have 5 hours a week or 10 hours a week, it's not how much you do, it's the effectiveness of what you do. So if you take that 30 minutes, an hour on Saturday, and you're preparing for the next week, you're being proactive and not reactive. And you're like, okay, I'm going to post once a day for 7 days on Facebook, and I want to mix it up. What are 7 things or what are 5 things that are priorities from me, like that represent me? So for me, it's faith, it's family, it's fun. Like, I like to have fun. Maybe it's fitness, maybe it's travel, whatever it may be. Think of those 5 things. And then 2 times during the week, you can mix it up where you're mixing in those posts where you're creating curiosity, right? You're piquing their interest without saying your company name, without saying your company product. Now you may go, well, Darren, I don't agree with that. I've done both, and I can tell you it is so much more effective when you do not post the company name, the company product, because then you don't control the message. They go to Google. Google controls the message. They find, articles that are not true. They find articles that are negative because people know that negativity moves faster than positivity. And then the more people click on that, the faster it ranks in Google search, that SEO, that search engine optimization. And the next thing you know, it's at the top of Google. And you didn't even know you had a qualified prospect because you didn't control the message. So you want to think about that. You want to be consistent, post at least once a day. I wouldn't post more than once a day. If you do, you want to make sure you have several hours in between, at least 3 to 5, because if not, that next post is gonna it's gonna mess up the reach of the first post. Okay, because I can't think of a better word to say that. Pre-plan your week. Don't make every post about business. And also, too, another good tip. I'm trying to give you tips within the tips. Okay, let me know if you're getting any, aha moments, or like, hey, listen, that's a great reminder, or whatever in the in the comments. But make sure when you're posting about the problems that the solutions to other people's problems. Like, what is your, in the digital marketing or in the marketing world, they talk about your ideal customer avatar. Okay, your ICA. And that is like, what does your perfect customer look like? What is their age? What is their gender? Are they married? Do they have kids? Where do they live? What are their hobbies? Where do they hang out? And when you're thinking about, okay, well, my product, appeals to a lot of moms or whatever it may be. So when you think about, okay, and what are the challenges that our product can solve for the moms or the busy people that do this, you're like, well, here's the problems that they can solve. Here are the solutions to their problems, because people don't buy what your product is. They buy what it does. They don't buy features. They buy benefits. So make sure you're thinking about that. The problems your product, service, opportunity solves. All right. Add value. And let me just say this, content is king, right? Content is king. I was looking through TikTok, right? Okay, I know we're talking about Facebook, but it applies no matter where you are. And I'm like, okay, why do people jump on TikTok? Well, they jump on TikTok because they get quick little, whether it's entertainment, they're just on there, man, looking at humor. Right. So, there's some comedians that I follow, and man, I follow them on TikTok. And then when I want that quick little laugh and pick me up, I'm looking at that. Okay. I'm following people that do investing and crypto. So I'll jump on there. Next thing you know, I'm getting quick little 30, 60 seconds. They're giving value, right? Whether it's travel hacks. I've been looking at some people in there going, hey, listen, here's how you can earn free vacations. You use your credit cards, you use the points. So there's credit hacks. So there's people that all they do is talk about how to increase and improve your credit. There's people that talk about travel hacks. There's people that I follow that have tax tips. There's people that I follow that have health tips. Like, hey, here's how you have a great digestion. Here's how you get in the shape of your life. Here's how you have more energy. And then there's some stuff that's just for fun. So content is king when you're thinking about how can I add value. I was watching another top, online marketer, Chalene Johnson, and she knows this, right? This is really good. This is really good. I'm telling you, right? It took me a long time to understand this and really get it. If you talk to everyone, you talk to no one. If you talk to everyone, you talk to no one. And so instead of trying to appeal to everyone, you dial it in to the perfect customer for you, right? The perfect person for you. And I'm not going to get into that too much, but Chalene Johnson recently has been doing so much content on people that have ADD or ADHD. And I'm like, oh my gosh, every day she's posting content about that, and it is blown up. I mean, I have seen hundreds of thousands and probably millions of views on her content just talking about, hey, if you have ADHD, hey, can you relate? Hey, here's what it means, and here's how you handle it, and all that stuff. So anyway, just keep that in mind as you're posting. Think about adding value to people's life. And it doesn't have to be something that is crazy complicated. It's just little simple things. People go like, man, I always love to look at your page because I get value. I get a little laugh. I get some humor. You give me some fitness tips or, travel tips or whatever it may be. And then have genuine engagement. Engagement. Remember, Facebook is a social platform, not a business platform. So when you post, don't ghost, right? You want to take and make sure you engage with some of those comments. And you could even do this. So let's just say, for example, Gloria just put on there, this is my first time. So maybe I go, Gloria, that's awesome. Hey, I'm so glad that you were able to join. Hey, where are you from? Where do you live? And so what Facebook does, when you're engaging with content on your page, they expand your reach, right? And it helps the algorithm because Facebook goes, okay, this person is not just posting and ghosting, right? They're posting and they're engaging with the conversations, or the comments, and there's actual conversations that are happening. So make sure you engage with your people. Okay, number 4, we're going to do the last 2 really quick. Add new connections daily. You can do that by joining Facebook groups and connecting with people that are like-minded. So if you are, again, we'll go with this, you're a mom, and maybe you join a mom group, and maybe you have a weight loss product. You're engaging with people and you're adding value in that group. You're not being spammy. And when you're adding value, then all of a sudden somebody comments, somebody replies. That's a great time to connect with those people. So are you connecting, creating conversations on a daily basis? And I would say, hey, if you can add 5 or 10 a day, set a goal. Don't worry about making sales, making recruits, worry about conversations, because if you create the conversations on a daily basis and you did 5 a day, you're connecting with 5 new people a day. Well, in a month, that's 150 new connections, right? So you're looking at, in 10 months, so what is that? 1,500 new connections. Just little simple things on a daily basis that compound. And then last but not least, okay, how to, use Facebook to build your business. I'm not going to do an in-depth, training on, how to use stories, but stories are a great way to build your business, because not only do they only stay up for 24 hours. So what happens is it's urgency. People go, oh my gosh, I need to check it out because it's going to go away. And they'll click on it really quick, knowing that stories are really quick, knowing they're going to go away. So there's a fear of loss. There's a sense of urgency. And yeah, you're posting once a day, but you could do 20 stories a day. And really, I like spreading them out throughout the day, because every time you put up a new story, it's highlighted. I forget what color it is, but people go, oh, there's a new one. And they click on it. And it's kind of like people seeing a behind the scenes, of what your life is really like. And people are curious about that type of thing. And you don't have to worry about creating. It's just really documenting through your day. Oh my gosh, here's a cup of coffee, and maybe you did a boomerang and the coffee's pouring into the cup. And the great thing about stories, you can do polls, you can do interaction, you can ask questions, you can do some little giveaways. So stories are a great way to create engagement, get behind the scenes, look at your life, to be in front of more people, because there's more and more people that are looking at stories every single day, and they're into those quick little, whether it's a quick little video, a quick little tip, or it's entertainment, or they're just fascinated with what's going on in your life. So those are the 5, okay? Number 1, focus on you, be authentic. And by the way, if you've got some people that you go, listen, they need to hear this, because these are some really good little tips that they can implement today. They're going to make a big difference. And then you can imagine if your entire team or organization, they're all doing these little 1% things, right? You're engaging with 5 new people a day, and you've got your team doing the same thing, 10 people. Well, that's 55 new engagements a day. Add that up over the next 12 months, right? Or maybe they're doing 10 a day. And then all of a sudden your team, they've got the right profile pictures, good quality profile pictures and good cover photos, and they're posting the right things, and they're doing their stories, right? I mean, all these things add up and they compound, and you've got an army of people doing really good, simple, effective things. They're going to add up. So tag those people in the comments, share this in a group. And if you want more social media tips, by the way, before I just recap, darrenkidd.com/social. That is four weeks of influencers, like social media, not influence. Well, they are influencers now. They didn't start out like that. that have done close to $1 billion, if not more, in sales using a lot of that was through social media. So if you want to hear that, darrenkidd.com/social. And that is at a deep discount right now, but it's not going to be like that for long. So make sure you check that out. We had number one, be focus on you. Number two, evaluate your profile. Number three, post and engage. Number four, add new connections daily. And number five, use stories. So I hope you got some great tips today. And let's go out there. You know, knowledge is not power, it's potential power. Make sure you implement this as soon as this is over. I will go look at your Facebook profile. And if you just make a few adjustments today, and now that you have a little checklist that can help you, you're gonna be shocked at what happens over the next few weeks as you implement these tips and these techniques and these strategies. So always, I appreciate you watching. Do me a favor. If you want to support my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, make sure you smash that love button, right? Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe on my YouTube channel if you're watching this on YouTube. Make sure you like the page if you're on Facebook, because we have got so much great content. If you can't tell, right, we're ramping up things. DarrenKidd.com, brand new website, just rolled out phase 1. Okay, we're going to be bringing over 100 blogs to that website. We're revamping the YouTube channel. Like, we've got so many things coming your way to continue to give you value and help you get to where you want to be sooner than later, and go out there and just crush your business and create a lifestyle that you love at the same time. So appreciate you. Have a great day, and we'll see you at the next training.